But as far as this Friday, we will have movies like Emma, The Hunt, and Invisible Man coming out to VOD for rental for $20. And that brings up to like what certain movie companies are doing. So Universal came out and said that they were going to release certain movies that are in theaters right at this moment, available for rental on home viewing and everything else. And those three movies are the movies that they are releasing for home viewing starting this Friday for $20 for 48-hour period. I'm not entirely sure if it's right when you made the purchase for 48 hours or if it's like once you start watching it, because if you haven't rented anything on Google Play or anything like that, when you rent something, you keep it for 30 days. But once you start watching it, it's a whole 48 hours from the time you start watching it. So more than likely, since it's certain circumstances surrounding it and certain movies are relatively or just really new, like The Hunt and Emma, they're probably, from the purchase time, it's probably going to be 48 hours. They're probably not going to let you keep it for 30 days or whatnot. And another studio is following suit. WB is releasing Birds of Prey early for VOD as soon as like next week on Tuesday. So you will be able to watch that at home, as well as The Gentleman is being released next week on Tuesday. So if you haven't seen that, which if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I do have my review up on my channel. I will leave a link in the description of all the reviews that I have for these movies I'm talking about on this podcast, in the link in the description below. So you can go ahead and check that out. And as far as like other movies, you got Trolls World Tour that's supposed to be dropping on the 10th of next month. And they're going to make it available on that same day to rent for home viewing, pending like the movie theaters be closed and everything else, which they more than likely maybe still be closed around that time. More than likely. And so you'll be able to watch that at home. So if you got kids and all that stuff, that'll be a good thing for them. And Disney Plus is doing things as well. They're releasing certain movies earlier than what they were supposed to be released on the format. Frozen 2 was one of those movies. And so if you haven't seen that and you like that movie, go check it out. I haven't got my review on it for it yet. But yeah, that is on Disney Plus. And I can only imagine there's not every movie studio for every single movie, but a lot of movies is going to start probably doing that. If it's like a smaller movie like My Spy or something like that, they probably might make it available for rental the same day that it comes out, just like Trolls World Tour. A 48-hour period, blah, 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 $20 and all that stuff. I mean, there's really nothing more that they can do. The theaters are closed, and the ones that are open aren't really getting too many people because people are staying at home and not really trying to go to a movie theater.